So we get some better focus on this. Alright, welcome Bourbon Quest. Wanted to give a show off of some bottles here. These are some unopened bottles that I've got, and let's take a closer look at some of these. We got the latest Booker's tag along there. Some Old Kirk, Old Carter, another Booker's back there. There's two I recently picked up with Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered, and then Smoke Wagon Rare and Limited. Yeah, along with some Cream of Kentucky, some Old Granddad, Old Ezra 7. There's a Jim Beam. I'm not going to pull that one out. It's in the box. And Old Forester single barrel store pick, along with some Jack Daniels single barrels, another Booker's. We come on down, we've got some Wilderness Trail, along with a Russell store pick, a Kentucky Spirit store pick from Christie's. In here we have about 4 bottles of the Nikkei Japanese whiskey straight from the barrel. And the focus is looking off on this. See if we get that in there better. A little Elijah Craig hand grenade, some Calumet Knob Creek, some Henry McKenna, a Peerless, and some Michter's Evan Williams, 1792 Bottled and Bond store pick, a 1792 Foolproof store pick, a George Dickel Bourbon. We come over here. This is the barrel that I have kind of dedicated to Buffalo Trace. We have some Eagle Rare, a couple of those. The big one back there is a 1.75 store pick. Colonel Taylor small batch single barrel. Have Elmer T. Lee Rock Hill Farms, Stag Jr. right behind it, Weller Foolproof, Weller Antique 107. Drop on down, we got some Blanton's, Hancock, Buffalo Trace, more Blanton's, another Stag. Drop on down, Weller Antique, Buffalo, and then some miscellaneous back there, some O-Tub and Ezra Brooks. So these are bottles that you normally see right behind me. Thought we'd shoot on over here. Have this barrel with a lot of limited picks, Woodford's Kentucky Derby, a couple of the Cascade Moons. The blue box back there is Wild Turkey Masters Keep Bottled and Bond. One of the ones I picked up recently, the Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. Another Booker's, that's the 2021-01. And then there's another tag along behind it. Another bottle I recently picked up, a Michter's 10. Woodford batch proof, the latest one, 128.3, which we did a review on a couple days ago. We got some Jack Daniels, Eric Church, another one I got in the lottery recently from Total Wine, Four Roses 2020 limited edition. There's some back there is a Jack Daniels Heritage edition, some Elijah Craig barrel proofs. There's the latest Chattanooga whiskey bottled and bond, and then some more Elijah Craig barrel proof, Maker's Mark 46 cash strength. Then if we look over here, these shelves on either side of the TV are all the bottles that I currently have open. We have some Bardstown Discovery, Jack Daniels Sinatra, the Tennessee Tasters, another Bardstown, that's batch 3 up top, batch 4. There's a barrel Dovetail, Russell's store pick. There's the Russell's 13-year Jack Daniels Heritage that I have open. And then there's a Booker's from 2019-04, Beating Biscuits, the year before, Woodford batch proof. And then these are the Wellers I have currently right now have open, Weller Special Reserve, along with Weller 12, Foolproof and Antique. Then we drop on down. Got a Sam Houston 14 back there. Was that Smooth Ambler store pick? Calumet 14 year. Yellowstone 2019. There's two Colonel Taylors, the barrel proof and small batch. Sam Houston 14 year. And then another Colonel Taylor single barrel right behind it. Hand grenade from Elijah Craig that we have open. George Dickel Barrel Select. There's the Remus that we had out the other night. Then over here we got an Old Carter Batch 7 open, some more Tennessee Tasters, Michter Sour Mash, Kentucky Owl, Heaven's Door, a Highway 61 blend along with the 10 year, and then the new 1783 Evan Williams small batch. What's going on with the focus on this thing? Makers FAE01. There's an open Nikkei straight from the barrel, Old Kurt, and behind it is a Bardstown Batch 5. This is one of my favorites from last year. The William Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond 13 year. That thing's freaking delicious. As well as Blood Oath Pack 7, some Knob Creeks. There's Remus 4, a Legacy or Larceny barrel proof with a Henry McKenna Bottled and Bond behind there. We drop on down. There's last year's Little Book. And the focus on this, I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be on autofocus, but it doesn't seem to be focusing very well.
Have you even read the book on?
Anyways, but we got Old Forester, a single barrel store product, Four Roses from Pops. There's an open Woodford barrel proof 128.3. I said the Little Book, the last year Lessons Honored. And another Woodford very fine rare whiskey. George Dickel 15-year-old, delicious. Another Booker's, that's Granny's batch. I got an Old Fitzgerald 16 year. And then an Old Forester store pick, the 90 proof old one, and Baker's. Let's go right out here real quick. And we're going to be doing these here a little bit later. And we'll come back to these. This is a lineup of Tennessee whiskeys that we're going to do. But I thought I'd show you real quick out here where we put the bottles that we've killed. If you want to take a look at those. We got some Blantons, Eagle Rare, Colonel Taylor small batches, Four Roses small batch, the Sinatra box back there, Jack Daniels, Booker's, Little Book, Long Branch, let you take a look at those shelves. Back up here a little bit. That will zoom on in. There's a Weller 1.75. Colonel Taylor single barrel, Bullet, obviously some Crown Peach. There's a killed bottle of the Wild Turkey Bottled and Bond 17 year, Larceny, Michter's, Blanton's. Move on down. Woodford store pick, Colonel Taylor, Angel's Envy, Booker's, a Wild Turkey rare breed. And then I just recently put up another shelf, so if you can see up there, we have Old Granddad, Blanton's, Jack Daniels number 27, a Stag Junior that we killed, Peerless, Eagle Rare, and then on down some Jim Beam, Repeal Batch, Russell's, Evan Williams, Buffalo Trace, and Jack Daniels Legacy Edition. Alright, that kind of gives you an outline of the bottles there that I've kept that we've killed since we started this quest. And then We got our lineup here tonight for our Tennessee whiskeys that we're going to be doing. And then you saw the unopened bottles there. And then, of course, the open ones over there. All right. We'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned.